Hello humans, I'm Yoshiller, and folks, it is that time. It is time to record another episode of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Rapid Races! Especially because the latest DLC wave of the Booster Course Pass, DLC Wave 5, is now available, and it gives us 8 new courses and 3 new characters. And I want to cash in on this new hotness, this craze of DLC courses, by playing worldwide races until I play on at least 4 of the tracks that are new to this wave. So, in addition to all of that, I'm also going to go ahead and not play as my regular combination of Yoshi on the Yoshi bike. I'm going to go ahead and play as Wiggler. Wiggler looks so silly on this bike. But I'm not going to play as Wiggler on the Yoshi bike. I'm going to play as Wiggler on the Wiggler bike, which I also acknowledge is not a completely original idea, but that's also why I wanted to go ahead and record the session today, while it was still a non-repetitive idea, because I know a lot of people are going to be playing as Wiggler on the Wiggler bike. Anyway, I played as Wiggler back in Mario Kart 7 for a time. I used to have a very, very short-lived Mario Kart 7 recording series. Please don't look up the videos. They were recorded primarily with a video camera until I got a 3DS capture device. But I was excited for Wiggler to return. I used Wiggler in Mario Kart 7, so it stands to reason that I should use Wiggler at least once here in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And I figured since I already used Yoshi on the Yoshi bike, I'll go ahead and use Wiggler on the Wiggler bike. So let's go ahead and find 4 races that contain the new DLC courses, and then let's go ahead and have ourselves an awesome Deluxe Rapid Races session! Woohoo! Yeah, so understand that as Nintendo adds more tracks to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, the odds of me getting the 8 tracks that are in the latest batch decreases. Because now, instead of having an 8 in 64 chance, it's an 8 in 72 chance, or an 8 in 80 chance, or an 8 in 96 chance. So the odds keep going down as more and more of these waves come out. So it's going to take me some time to try and find a group that's going to have one of these tracks. And it's times like these where I wish I could still pick tracks, like on my own whim outside of a friend room like you could in Mario Kart Wii. But I also acknowledge why they made things the way they are, because I also think back to the Mario Kart Wii days and remember that everyone just picked Luigi Circuit. Or they'd pick Grimble Volcano and end the race in 30 seconds because of the ultra shortcut. Hey! Yes! Thank you! Here's a new track, although of course there always has to be one person that doesn't pick it, but I'm glad that mostly everyone else in this room seems to be in agreement with me. I am quite excited to play on this track because I do not play Mario Kart Tour, so all the tour tracks are basically new to me. And while I knew that a track based on Los Angeles existed, I've seen very little of it. And as someone who was born and raised in Los Angeles, it's actually quite exciting to see what a Mario Kart game would do with my home turf. Well, it looks like that's where we're going. All right, and it's mirrored. My first time ever racing on this track and seeing it properly, and it's gonna be flipped over. All right, well, welcome to Wave 5 DLC. Ha, cool, Los Angeles laps. Well, it sure was nice of Nintendo to make a track based on my backyard. Yep, this ought to be Santa Monica Pier. It's gotta be, right? There we are. All right, well, I'm gonna call out stuff as I see it. This is actually kind of exciting. Normally, I get excited when I see tracks based on San Francisco because I used to live there for a time, but I guess I never really take into consideration that Los Angeles can have some cool designs too. This is already unfaithful to Los Angeles. We don't have crabs on our beaches. I think. I haven't seen one. All right, there we go. Whoa! All right. So I gotta remember when I race on this track the second time around, it's gonna be flipped over because I'm playing this on mirror mode right now. All right, yeah, but I gotta improvise. But I think everyone else is improvising too, which is kind of why I wanted to record today, because I feel like everyone else is still learning the new tracks with me. That's the fun time to play. Like, look at this, everyone's just swerving all over the place. We don't know what's gonna happen next. Fun stuff. All right, what do we got here? We got green shell, which I would rather use offensively than defensively. All right, okay, but I didn't go off the ramp just yet. All right, couldn't quite get the trick. Oh, this has gotta be Dodger Stadium. Although let me tell you, Dodger Stadium is not nearly that close to Santa Monica Pier. And I know all of these like tour tracks are supposed to be these amalgamations of the highlights of various cities. It's just Los Angeles, everything is so ridiculously spread out. Oh, I didn't know that was gonna like propel me that high up. I guess I could do a trick there. Nope. Okay, hang on. So Dodger Stadium, cool. Are we gonna get anything that's more downtown Los Angeles? I see the buildings in the back. Are we going over there? I got no idea. Oh, construction, yep, that is a Los Angeles staple. There's always something under construction. They're even doing construction at the airport, which they've been doing for like 10 years now. But hey, with any luck, we'll finally have public transportation out of our airport that isn't just a bus. All right, well, I'm going. Here we go, ready? Give me something, give me like a star coming up. And boom, let's see. And triple mushrooms, I can make that work. I just don't really know where the off-road areas are. I guess I could have cut through there. I can cut through this. I got one more mushroom. Here we go. If I get 5th place or higher in this group, I'll still get happy music. Let's get it. All right, nobody touch me. Don't touch me. Nobody touch me. All right, so a lot of this track was more Santa Monica than it was Los Angeles. Like, Santa Monica is adjacent to Los Angeles, and obviously someone who's not from Los Angeles will still consider it as part of Los Angeles, but that was a really cool course. That's exciting. I guess it is a change of pace from what people normally do with Los Angeles. Like, you can do downtown stuff, but we already have so many other tour tracks. Oh, I guess I'm leaving this group. Well, let me go ahead and say good game to these players. Yeah, it's cool to see a Los Angeles track. I know we have a lot of movies and stuff that take place in Los Angeles, and they usually show downtown or Beverly Hills or something of that sort. So seeing it based more on Santa Monica is cool, especially since Santa Monica Pier is actually one of my favorite places in Southern California. So, good stuff. Good stuff. Here we are. Here's the new track, Squeaky Clean Sprint. So I have not seen anything of this track outside of the 1 or 2 quick clips they showed in that Nintendo Direct a couple weeks back. And it looks like everyone's picking it, and we're gonna immediately dive on in to this course. I can say dive on into this course because it's a bathroom. You can dive on into that bathtub over there. I never thought Nintendo would make a course based on a bathroom, but I give them a whole bunch of points for creativity. Then again, they also made a course based off of a clock, and that was one of my favorite courses in Mario Kart DS, alongside Waluigi Pinball. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. It's definitely a change of pace. All right, but considering I've never seen this track in my life, I will just have to hope for the best. Also, pretty cool to see all the Kamek and PD Piranha players. It's cool that they added 3 new characters in here, so it's cool seeing, like, are you Team Kamek, Team PD, or Team Wiggler? That should have been the new Splatfest, frankly. Team Kamek, Team PD, Team Wiggler. I would have been Team Wiggler, but I think most people would have been Team PD. It's nice to see PD back, though, because when you think, oh, okay. Hang on, I should be paying more attention to the track at hand. Is that a wedding ring? Funny. Because everyone drops their wedding rings down the drain, right? Whoa, there's a fish there? Okay. Well, whatever. Yeah, let me see what the heck is going on here. There we go. Okay, bunch of mushrooms. Is there a bunch of off-road? Let's see, is there anything else over here? No, I guess that's it. All right, that looks like off-road. I could have cut across. All right, you know what? Once I round this corner, it's time to start using some mushrooms, and we're off. All right, so that's the lap. And this isn't gonna be one of those courses where the lap kind of changes each time, right? It's technically a base Mario Kart 8 course, so probably not. All right, excuse me. Team Wiggler! Team Wiggler! I'm okay. See, now there's a lone mushroom over here. Yeah, it looks like everything else is the same. Well, this is actually quite the creative course, and I'm really digging the music. Too bad I gotta turn the music off so I can go ahead and use star power. But we're going. All right, yeah, this is cool. Like I said, I give Nintendo a whole bunch of points for originality for creating a course based off of a bathroom, but it's kind of nice. It's so clean. I guess that's why it's called Squeaky Clean Sprint, and I can do a trick off of that. Oh, whoa! Could I go up there? Well, I blew it. I blew it. I imagine there's 1 or 2 other alternate routes that I'm not going to discover. Oh my god. There's 1 or 2 other routes that I'm probably not taking. It seems like there's a couple of other areas, like, I don't know, maybe I can go on the spray can to the left over there. I've got no idea. But it looks like now the shower is running. Does that change anything, or was the shower always going? All right, well, stuff's going down the drain. All right, let's go down the drain. Folks, you gotta forgive me. I'm playing as a character I haven't played as in this game before, and I'm using a vehicle I don't normally use with wheels I don't normally use, so my handling is all over the place. It's quite contrasting from the black Yoshi on the Yoshi bike combination that I normally use, but I'm gonna make it work. All right. Darn, I could have taken the little geyser and gone up to the higher path. Whatever. At least this way I can use mushrooms to cut across here and hopefully get a nice second place finish. I was trying. Hey, come on, man. Really? It couldn't give me second? I was trying to throw the boomerang backwards. It went forwards. Whatever. I'll take third. All right. So apparently if you use this vehicle combination, Wiggler stands so highly that she goes off the screen. Is Wiggler a girl? I remember having this conversation a while back with some other people, and I think Wiggler's supposed to be a girl. Oh, well, there are DLC tracks in this bunch, but there aren't any DLC tracks from the latest wave, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and say good game and find another group. Yeah, is Wiggler a girl? I think she is, so I will try to use female pronouns going forward. But even so, that was a good race. And I guess if you use Wiggler on this combination, she stands so tall that she goes off the screen, which is kind of funny. Hey, Moonview Highway! I haven't seen the selection icon for this course before. It's represented by a bomb. I don't really know why. Well, I do know why. There are bomb cars on this course, but that was never the thing I knew about Moonview Highway the most. Okay, people are picking Ninja Hideaway. I like that course, but please, can we please go to Moonview Highway? I also gotta give the developers and designers a lot of credit. They really did pick the best courses for Mario Kart Wii throughout this DLC. I know a lot of people like Coconut Mall. That one's okay to me, but I remember I had stronger memories with like, well, Koopa Cape and Moonview Highway, and those are the two that are in this wave. So that's actually really cool. And then there's DK. I guess there is DK Summit. DK Summit's okay. But yeah, Moonview Highway was one of my more preferred courses in Mario Kart Wii, and so was Waluigi Stadium, and that came back as well. I know Waluigi Stadium's from Double Dash, but it was also in Mario Kart Wii. Okay, come on, please, let's go to Moonview Highway. It looks like that's where we're going based on where it slowed down. And, oh, I thought I was gonna pick my specific boat. All right, Moonview Highway. Good stuff. So yeah, this was a really cool course in Mario Kart Wii. I am still quite surprised that this is the track they chose to bring back. I didn't think they were gonna do it. I think we all thought it was gonna be Toad's Factory or Rainbow Road, but hey, I ain't complaining. The only weird thing about them bringing back this course is that we already have another highway course in the DLC in the form of DS Shroom Ridge, but I guess this course proves that you can have multiple tracks with the same theming, so that's pretty neat. Oh yeah, and the music here slaps. Whoa! Okay, I'm playing this off of Mario Kart Wii memory, and in Mario Kart Wii there was definitely like a little planter there that you could do tricks off of, but I guess it's not in this version. But yeah, Moonview Highway specifically, I used to play time trials on it back in Mario Kart Wii. I even uploaded a video on my channel many years ago where I had a pretty decent run on this course. And much like when I was playing other courses in the past, I'm gonna have to play this course purely out of memory. I don't see it changing too drastically, like they took the little planter out at the beginning, sure, and it looks like they've gated up some of these higher paths, because you used to be able to go up here. Oh, it looks like you still kinda can. But it looks like they've gated off a few other locations. Oh, and the lighting is really pretty. They did a very good job doing this course. I think that was one of the main reasons this course stuck out to me, was that it was at nighttime. And now the nighttime lighting with that HD glory looks fantastic. Ah, okay. But otherwise, like, they're not gonna add any crazy zero gravity sections to this course. Maybe there's a gliding segment on this course, but the only place I could see them putting it is at the beginning, and you're rounding a turn, so I don't think they would add a gliding segment. Everything else seems mostly the same, but that is okay. Yeah, otherwise, it's nice to have another city course. I know we also have Toad's Turnpike, but to me, this is just a better Toad's Turnpike. This is a lot more dynamic and fun, and the music here is awesome. That isn't to say that the music on Toad's Turnpike isn't great, but I mean, listen to this while I commentate over it. This song's awesome. All right. Oh yeah, and then, so they added this course and Koopa Cape, and both of these courses have dynamic music when you get to different parts of the course, like the instruments change. Oh, okay. I better wrap up this race. I've been busy talking about the course. I better actually just full on race here. Hey, okay. Okay, just toss it, give me the star. Yeah, and the blooper, that's gonna be worthless here because everyone's getting speed boosters right now. Well, if I can get 9th, that might do me some good. I don't wanna get 10th. Even though 10 is my lucky number, I gotta get 9th! Alright, semi-decent. I'll have better races on that course in the future when I actually use Yoshi on the Yoshi bike. But for now, Not too shabby. I'm just glad that they brought back Moonview Highway. I didn't think they would. And while it is more or less just a direct port, it looks awesome. So good job, Nintendo developers. I'm glad that I was able to race on that here. All right. Again, a good batch of courses here, but we're gonna go ahead and skip out on them. We're gonna go ahead and try to find another course from DLC Wave 5. Just one more, and then I'll go ahead and wrap up this session. Because I got other things I gotta do today. Yeah, so almost purely because of Moonview Highway and Koopa Cape, hey, speaking of Koopa Cape, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and race on it, because hopefully that'll make this topic more relevant. Everyone else is picking it, thank goodness. But almost purely because of Moonview Highway and Koopa Cape, I resonate more with this DLC wave than the previous DLC waves, because Mario Kart Wii was really, Mario Kart DS was the first Mario Kart game I owned. So obviously when they bring back DS tracks, I get all excited. But Mario Kart Wii was really the Mario Kart game I spent the most time in prior to 8 Deluxe. So when they bring courses back from Mario Kart Wii, I resonate more with them than when they bring courses back from, I guess, Double Dash or Mario Kart 64. Although I guess on that note, they brought back Daisy Cruiser from Mario Kart Double Dash, and that was also in Mario Kart 7. So I have more experience on that course as well. And then there's also a Los Angeles course in here. So that's all exciting to me. Point is, I like this wave so far. And speaking of waves, let's go to Koopa Cape. Although we're not really gonna be experiencing waves, we'll go underwater, but I don't know, whatever. There's just a water pun. All right, I'm just trying my best here. All right, with any luck, this will be the last race I record in this session. We got a bunch of Wigglers. I saw some other Kamek players in the back, and I think it's safe to assume there's probably a PD Piranha in here, but I'm on Team Wiggler, and I see that the person in first place is also playing as Wiggler on the Wiggler bike. Yeah, I had a feeling this wasn't wholly original. Yeah, but look at this. All these DLC characters, this is cool. This is cool. This is also why I wanted to play right off the bat, because we're in that DLC craze, so everyone's gonna wanna play as these new characters and play on these new tracks before the metagame properly develops. In fact, do we have exclusively DLC characters in this race? Wiggler, Kamek, and Petey? Oh no, there is a Shy Guy player in the lead. Take him down! Otherwise, that's pretty cool. And much like when I was racing on Moonview Highway, I'm gonna be playing this course primarily out of memory. I remember where like the more optimal shroom spots are and shortcuts are and whatnot. And this course is cool because there actually are a lot of places for shortcuts, which makes it decent for trying to make comebacks. Although this is all different, so I guess now in this version they removed the top half of the dome and you just flat out race underwater, which makes sense because in Mario Kart Wii you didn't have underwater physics. Yeah, and then in Mario Kart Wii, that little turn that I just passed, for the longest time, that was the most optimal place to use a mushroom, but in this game, because the physics are so different, it's probably not great to use a mushroom there anymore. I don't know, but I know I can cut through here and use a mushroom through here. Okay, I took that turn way wider than I thought I would have. That's fine. Fortunately, I can cut through here and also shave off a decent amount of time on the race. Yeah, so I'm gonna be curious to see what time trials do on this track to see where the more optimal place to use a mushroom is. Because in Mario Kart Wii, I remember the world records on this course alternated where the most optimal place to use a mushroom was a lot. And I guess it's kind of a good thing. It makes the record for this course constantly competitive with people coming up with different strategies. But yeah, this turn right here, that used to be the best place to use a shroom spot in Mario Kart Wii, but I don't know if that's true anymore. Oh yeah, this track was in Mario Kart 7, wasn't it? So Wiggler, this track should be familiar to you because you're also from Mario Kart 7. Yeah, so, you know what though? Okay, I'm glad I didn't count as off-road. Can I properly take this turn this time? No. All right, whatever. I'm gonna get another item right here, and then hopefully I'll get like triple mushrooms. Let's see. Bullet bill? No, I kind of wanted to cut through the off-road to use the bullet bill a little more optimally, but that's okay. Man, and that Shy Guy player's still in first, huh? That Shy Guy player is beating all the DLC, but I'm also now realizing there was a pink gold peach player in here all along, so it's kind of like, whatever. All right, but I can settle for fourth. All right, so I'm gonna save this mushroom. I'm gonna try to take this little shortcut here. I'm not gonna do a trick. I'm gonna try to take the turn a little more sharply. There we go, and then just go ahead and get the Piranha Plant at the last second. All right, yeah, so I played that track mostly out of memory because I resonate more with the Mario Kart Wii tracks than the other tracks. And I appreciate that even though this track was in Mario Kart 7, and probably in Mario Kart Tour as a result because Mario Kart Tour has a lot of tracks from Mario Kart 7, it doesn't look like the Mario Kart 7 version to me. It looks a little more native to Mario Kart 8 and a little more based off of Mario Kart Wii's original version. So that's cool to me. That's very cool to me. All right, that's gonna do it. I have raced on half of the tracks that were in DLC Wave 5, and I'll go ahead and race on the other half next time when I presumably host a friend room or something of that sort, because that's basically what I've done with all of the other DLC waves up to this point. For now, I just wanted to get half the tracks out of the way. I have other things I have to do, but I wanted to get a quick Mario Kart 8 Deluxe video out while the new tracks were still hot. For now, that wraps up this video of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Rapid Races, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. I think this DLC wave was great, and I look forward to playing on the other tracks in the future. But for now, bye-bye, humans! Whoosh! Hey, thank you so much for watching my video. If you want to show your support, the best things you can do are commenting and subscribing. If you want to know when a new video of mine goes out, you can receive a notification by clicking on the bell icon down below by the subscribe button. I also post updates regularly to my Twitter account, @RealYoshiller. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you all in the future. Bye-bye, humans! Whoosh!